Hi, this review is for Dos Caminos Mexican Street Food, 120 Authentic Recipes to Make at Home by Ivy Stark and Joanna Prus. I would like to say that I find this to be a very approachable book. I have some Rick Bayless. I've read Diane Kennedy's new one. I love Rick Bayless, but I just find this to be a little bit of a friendlier book if you're starting out. We have glossaries, and here's your chili glossary, because chili, of course, is very important in Mexican cuisine. There's some pictures. The pictures aren't labeled. It would have been nice, this is a little thing, but it would have been nice to label these so you had sort of a correlation between your glossary and which ones they are, but that's not a big deal. Here is an ingredients list. Achiote paste, cajita. Excuse me if I'm butchering the words. I know I don't speak Mexican. I don't speak Spanish, so jicama, lard. But this is very nice because it gives you tamarind paste. It tells you what, an idea of what you're looking for and what you're cooking with. And if you have some confusion, like what is Mexican chocolate? I'll see something called for Mexican chocolate, and I'm like, well, can I just use a Hershey bar? And this tells you actually what Mexican chocolate is. So that's helpful. And then your index is very well laid out. And I'm going to point out that it's in both English and the Spanish. So if you ate something at a Spanish restaurant, ask them what it was, and it was in Spanish, you can find it, which is very helpful that they give you both. And the chapters are arranged like this is beverages, so it's going to give you your different beverages. This would be your poultry. There's a wonderful chapter in the beginning on your salsas and your condiments, your pico de gallo, your roasted tomato salsa. This is really what's going to take, you can go buy some salsa in the store and it's fine, but this is what's going to take you over the top as far as how delicious. In the very beginning, there's some techniques, there's equipment that shows you how to do some of the, like making tortillas. And then as you go in the cookbook, there's also sometimes they give you techniques. Like here, it shows you tamales. My only problem with these is that they're really small. And if you're looking at them from any sort of distance, for me it would be difficult. My nose is pretty much going to have to be, it would have been nice if they would have maybe not been so cutesy with the film frame and given it more page space. But at least they do give it and you can follow it, so that's nice. You'll notice that not every recipe has a picture, but the pictures they do have are delicious and inspiring and definitely make you want to get in there and make the recipes. So you can see that this is corn. I have made a couple recipes out of here. They've turned out really well. The ingredients are not particularly hard to find, but they do have a resource index in the back where you can send away for some of the more difficult ones, but I didn't find anything that I can't find, here. I'm trying to find, ribeye shish kebab, yum. There's little travel logs that tells you about, and of course I can't find one when I'm looking for one. Let's see. But you can see all the delicious food while I'm looking here. Like here, this tells you about the Isthmus of, I'm not even going to try to pronounce that. Look. Tehuantepec. So these don't take up a lot of space, but I find them very interesting and enjoyable. We lived 3.5 years in El Paso, and I used to love going over to Juarez. This is back in the early 90s when Juarez was safer. But, this brings back the memories of how good the food smells. And this is just a great cookbook. It gives you a breakfast. You've got banana pancakes, poblano crepes. The sweet salad with honey citrus jalapeno vinaigrette that was fabulous. You've got stuffed plantain croquets. And like I said, this just has a huge variety of absolutely delicious food. Nothing to be afraid of. just start, this, see the sausage step by step. You see what I mean? How tiny that is? I mean, seriously, it's a nice idea, but it would have been better if it had been easier to follow. But overall, this is just a fantastic book full of delicious and accessible and friendly recipes, well laid out ingredients, well laid out, easy to follow directions, and I highly recommend this cookbook.